And what the? There, okay, oh. What's up, Agent Zero here, and welcome back to some more United SMP. Now, today I actually wanted to do something different than what I had initially planned. My initial plan was actually to start the wheat farm, but I kind of did a little bit of thinking about that. So, I got a comment from one of the SMP members saying that I should probably consider selling the cocoa beans and orange juices here. Wonder what she's doing. So, hi there. Okay, so, got a comment asking whether or not I should, not whether or not I should do it, saying that I should sell my cocoa beans, and it only took one sack. T-Player took one sack for 4 iron. That's not a bad price. Now, we have a private message board specifically for the SMP. I left a message asking what would be a reasonable price to sell a sack of cocoa beans, and Quisha was the only one that actually responded to it. Not that that was a problem. He recommended a diamond for just one sack of cocoa beans. So, as you can tell, we ended up finishing it up in between episodes, or actually directly after I finished recording, I continued on with this and finished it up. So now, yeah, and it's all harvest from one button, if you guys remember. I figured out what was actually triggering it when I broke the pieces, because I took out one of the blocks, it dropped and landed in the hopper and triggered all of these. But now that I have everything set up, I shouldn't have to worry about that. So now I'm able to mass produce all these cocoa beans. So as I said, Quisha recommended just a one diamond for a sack, and I honestly think that's a little too much. Where's the rest of my iron at? It's in here. So I feel like just once a diamond is just way too much, and T-Player was kind enough to pay 4 iron for just one stack of cocoa beans, which I actually kind of like the idea. I feel like I could bring it up maybe a little bit. I mean, not by too much. I'm thinking maybe by 6, maybe like 2 iron for 16 cocoa beans, and then 6 iron for a full stack. Okay, I didn't need to bone meal that. There we go, that's one of them. You go ahead and finish growing these. Now, how fully grown are... Well, I know a lot of them are fully grown. Are there any that aren't? Because I want to... Okay, so we have some up here. So, I was initially saying that I've been doing some thinking regarding the wheat farm. I said instead I wanted to set up a shop, but there's more to it that I want to do in terms of that wheat farm. I'm actually considering not just doing that. Because if you guys can tell, I've got myself a carrot and I've got myself 2 potatoes. And I do not have any beetroot at the moment. So, something I was kind of thinking about. Maybe instead of doing just wheat, I could possibly sell potatoes, carrots, and then beetroot as well. Because, let me go ahead and be honest with you guys. My initial intent for this was to open a bakery selling bread and cookies. And here's all... Okay, that was lag. Okay, so I was thinking about doing a bakery selling cookies and bread, but I'm kind of thinking if I were to open a bakery and do that, then perhaps what I could possibly do is also sell cake and pumpkin pie, which I don't have the materials necessary for either of those. I may talk to some of the other SMP members about that. I don't know just yet, because that requires a bit more resources to put together. So what I'm going to do this episode, instead of setting up the wheat farm like I initially intended, I'm going to open up not a shop, but like a little stand. If you ever go like to some foreign country, they have these markets with stalls and they're selling various items. I'm thinking about making a stall similar to that, just selling the cocoa beans, because right now I don't think I have materials to actually build an actual shop. So I'm thinking just like a little stand, like a little tiny market stand, for the time being would be fine. And my gosh, I forget how much cocoa beans it takes just to replant all this. Wow. I start off with a stack in this particular hotbar in my inventory, and I'm down to 16. I have 2 pillars left to fill. I suppose what I could do, I've never actually shown you guys the mob farm. Well, actually, it's just mainly meant as an XP farm, but I have been going there recently to stock up on bones for bone meal, obviously, and then arrows for my bow, which, granted, has helped me a lot. I feel like I shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, because that kind of stuff is, I'm assuming, meant for the entire SMP community. I could be wrong. So maybe someone ought to actually set up a shop where, even though it's using the actual XP farm, you're using the farm to gain those materials. Now, I don't know whether or not I want to be the one that does that, because I know other people get on quite a bit later in the day, and granted, I record in the afternoons. I mean, right now it's Saturday afternoon that I'm actually recording this, and there's a chance this is going to be uploaded either tomorrow, Sunday, or Monday, depending on how things go out tomorrow, because my intent for tomorrow, actually, to answer your question, no, and that's the wrong button. So let me go ahead and answer her. Do I have leather? No, sorry. And I put an extra R in there, whatever. Okay, so, well, so I'm planning on taking tomorrow off to actually go to Six Flags, because I've already done that a couple times as of this year. However, this time we're going back for Fright Fest, so, and the weather implications are saying that we're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow in the area, so if it doesn't end up storming tomorrow, I'm going to be going there, and then Monday this is getting uploaded. If it does end up storming, then I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow, Sunday, and then probably recording something else for Monday. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's see, how much cocoa beans do we have in total? Wow, we have, well, a lot. Easiest way to say it is a lot. So, yeah, Quisha said I could get away with 1 diamond per stack, and then T-Player paid me 4 iron for a stack. So, as I said, I'm thinking about, where's my wood? I just need 8 planks, is all I need. I wonder if Orange Juice needed the leather for item frames, because I remember early on the series I was having issues regarding having iron. People actually donate stuff to me, which I still feel like I kind of robbed them of it a bit, because I didn't really, I mean, I appreciate they were able to help me out. Technically, I should have been able to get that materials by myself, but when they actually ended up doing that, and there's something out over there that I've not seen before. Could be a player's house, could be a shop, I don't know. But anyway, they actually put some items in item frames, so I do in fact have item frames. So, I have this right here. I have a sign. I've got some item frames, which, come to think of it, let me go ahead and put 2 of these back. And I was going to end up crafting a chest. Okay, so if I'm going to build this little shop, I think what I want to do, like I said, it's not going to end up being a shop. It's going to end up being like a little stand, like a regular market stand. I'm debating whether or not I want to do this out of dark oak, and yes, I did finally figure out what type of wood this is. Which I mentioned, I'm not exactly the best at figuring that kind of thing out, but I'm debating whether or not I want to use the dark oak for that, or I actually went and bought a whole bunch of logs, a whole bunch of oak logs from Easy Crafts Wood Shop, and crafted them all into planks, so I suppose I could use some of this. Okay, let me quickly put my cocoa beans back. So being able to stock a shop full of cocoa beans should not be a problem, because I'm effectively mass producing all this. Okay, now I'm a little nervous again because of the creeper situation, the mob situation. Do I have another sword? I do. Okay, so if that breaks, I have something to fall back to. Let me go ahead and put my sword on this slot. Alright. No, I'm debating whether or not I actually want to keep the buttons there, because there's really no need. What's this over here? Is this someone's base or someone building like a farm or a shop or something? I don't know. I probably shouldn't be investigating this right now, but I'm curious. Is this a shop or is this someone's house? Or is that a farm? I don't know whose this is. Well, as of right now, there's nothing in here. They got started. Again, I don't know whose this is, but I'm going to let them continue working on it. I'm just going to continue on with them, with their project, because I've got my own stuff I want to do. So, I thought I saw something. I must have seen some smoke off of a torch, which I don't understand why that's the thing. Okay. So it looks like we found ourselves a few creeper holes. Wonder if that's from me previously trying to fill a hole, or whether or if it was someone else. And I actually put some logs down on this block not too long ago, and it never changed back into grass for me to be able to. Whoa! I did not realize that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, dig up some of this. Okay, so the dirt's down here. Okay, so let me go inside. I'm gonna grab some dirt to patch this up, that's the wrong chest. I have so much dirt, it's not even funny. I mean, I initially got the dirt strictly because I wanted to build my farm. Oh my gosh. Somebody's been doing work under here. Okay, was not aware of that. So I'm going to climb my way back out. The initial reason why I did what I did was strictly because I want to fix this piece of path, so that it's not just sitting here, so it actually turns back into grass so I can press it back down. Okay, so I've uncovered an empty building, which I still don't know what it is. I've uncovered someone's base, which they're working on down there. I bet this is, I want to say this is T-Player's house, I think. I'm not 100% certain. He's been leaving, the person who owns his house has been leaving comments saying this is their house. I keep forgetting who it is. I think it's T-Player. I'll just be looking through my comments on my video. I'll figure it out that way. So let me go ahead and put this dirt back. So, what I said I was going to do, I was going to set up like a little stall. So, I think what I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to use, actually, yeah, I'm going to end up using the, these oak planks. 1, 2, let's go ahead and grab 3 stacks. And then we're going to craft a few of these into sticks. Now, let's go ahead and make some fences. So how much fences do we have? We have 18. That should be more than enough. In fact, I kind of overdid it. And am I? I am. Okay. So let me find a good spot for me to set all of this up, and I'll meet you guys back when I'm done. Okay, so I came over here because this is effectively where a majority of the shops are, some people's houses. I know KiCkfLift's base is right there. I still have no idea what this is, but considering there's a bridge on top of it, tells me that there's like a staircase or something in here, or ladders or something. I don't know. It's none of my business to find out. Even if the other SMP members, whoever owns that, leaves a comment, it really doesn't matter to me because I don't plan on going up there so far. But anyway, I didn't actually have to walk very far from my base, because my base is right here, and this is where all the other buildings are. So I'm trying to think. I still know what was up with all this water. I'm not gonna bother it. Maybe somebody did that on accident. Maybe it was intentional. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother. So I'm trying to think. Oh, KiCkFlift's missing a few maps. I think it's KiCkflift that put the maps together. I don't know. Apparently there's some pieces of map missing. Okay, oh, KiCkFlift's on. Hi, KiCkflift. Let me go ahead and just say hi. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best place for me to set up this cocoa bean shop. I'm not going to worry about stocking it just yet. I have a feeling KiCkflift's just going to reply and say hello YouTube. It usually does. That's perfectly fine. It's not a problem. Okay, where's the best place for me to put this down? Okay, I'm going to cut the recording really quick. I'm going to see if I can scout out a really good spot to place this down. And then I'll meet you guys back when I find a good spot. Now, where should I start looking? So, I have not really found a good spot for me to do this just yet, and it's turning nighttime. And I haven't found a good place to start this up. I'm going to investigate over in this direction. Oh! For a second there, I forgot these were here, and all of a sudden I started hearing the fire like, is there a mob right here or something? I heard it as a mob. I didn't hear it as fire. Then again, I don't know what mobs that spawn in the overworld actually make that noise. Maybe I'm just a little bit crazy. Well, actually not maybe. I am a little bit crazy. That's part of the reason why I'm not the smartest. Well, I guess that's not a valid excuse. Now, forget I said anything, okay? Forget I even said anything, because what I said doesn't even make sense. Okay. Let me go ahead and... Maybe, hopefully KiCkflift's going to sleep as well. Maybe, I don't know. So I still have to figure out where's the best place to set this up. I still don't exactly know. Let's get my sword out in case there's mobs, because there have been. Are we on peaceful again? Because if you remember the mining episode, it was actually set to peaceful, but I didn't really register it until after I finished recording. So maybe I'm worrying about nothing. Let me ask KiCkflift. Let me ask him this. we are in peaceful again, I'm not surprised because I'm not losing hunger and I'm not getting mobs, so I'm worrying about nothing that's happening. I think so. Okay, so Quisha's nephew actually did that. Not a problem. It's where's the best place? So I hope Quisha at least understands the fact that I'm already recording. I'm just trying to figure out what's with these random chests. Doesn't have anything. I don't know if some of these chests actually belong to people. Trying to think. I'm still scouting the area. I'm going back and forth between places to try to figure out where I want to put this. Because I honestly have no idea. I don't know. I suppose what I could possibly do. I could set up like right here, maybe? Yeah, I think maybe we could. I think it was if I took the sign down, so I no longer remember exactly who it was that said that they paid for some cocoa beans. I think it was T-Player. I honestly don't remember. This is one of those things I probably should have remembered, but I didn't. So I'm an idiot about some of these things. And what the? There. Okay. That. Oh. That was unexpected. Hold on a moment, guys. Okay, I'm ending the video here because I can't get back on. So, yeah, sorry about this, guys. I was hoping I could get more done, but apparently not. I do apologize. Oh, boy, I'm probably not going to get a lot of support on this video because I really didn't do much of anything. Then again, I could be wrong. If you're watching this video this far, then I thank you for that. This is annoying. Anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below. Also, make sure that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Yeah. I'll see you guys later, I guess. Bye. Man, this is annoying.